Hello, everyone out there. This is Tim again. I felt like doing a little tiny review of some software. Something else I'm going to get into reviews of software and whatnot. Of course, for screenwriting, I'll always stick with Final Draft. To me, there's nothing better than Final Draft. But today I'm reviewing a sweet little free program that I've used before that I like, and it's called Trelby, as you can see up here in the corner. Trelby. Yeah, it's a simple, basic little program that I'd recommend anyone who doesn't want to spend money on a full-on program to just get this because it works fine. And the best thing about it is it is compatible with Final Draft. So if you were to switch to that program in the future, whatever, you could move things over. Even though I guess you can do that with anything, but this one's a bit more compatible and it's easier to use. And it doesn't have the whole feature of typing everything and just showing up without having to use the keyboard or the mouse. But I type something in, and then right here, if I just type an int, it knows that I'm doing a header, a scene now, so that's cool. So I type in house and I type in day, even though in Final Draft or maybe other programs, as soon as I type in D, it would know that I'm typing in day. But this program is not that intuitive. But for a free program, you really can't complain. I mean, the only other free program I know of is Celtics, and I haven't used it in a while. But when I did use Celtics, I wasn't a fan at all. I just found it too clunky and constantly having to mess with the mouse while you're writing. And I personally would like to just not have to use the mouse at all and just write. But anyways, so just showing you how it works a little, blah blah blah, in a house, stuff happening, whatever. Then you hit enter, and until it goes into action, then you hit tab, and it knows that you're looking for a character, so I type in Tom. Hey, what is up? Then I hit enter again, and it goes right to another character, which is different, interesting. Jill, not much. Then enter again, then you hit Tom, so now it knows Tom is there, or Jill. Then you hit enter and hit tab, then you're back to action again. They eat breakfast. Or lunch, whatever. Yeah, so you do have to go to the mouse again and right click and type in the element type if you want other things like next. Generally, scene, action, character, and dialogue is like all you really need anyways, but you can add an act break, which is cool. Act 2, blah blah blah. I enter, but then generally the next one I want is scene, so exterior, house, continuous. I always use continuous personally if it's a little continuation of the scene. That's what I do. And yeah, action, whatever. The house is on fire. It's on fire. I don't know, I'm just writing whatever, just to show you how it works. It's a very simple program, not a lot of messing around. But here I'll show you why this is my favorite. No, look at that! I just got into a parenthetical. How did I do that? See, if you look up here, you can see how it changes depending on how you hit tab. You hit tab in action, then it gives you the option for enter for action, or character tab for tab. Then you change tab, and then it goes to character options. So that's cool. But over here, if you go to import, and then here are all of my scripts that I have. Some started, some are whatever. So yeah, the very top one is the script I've been working on forever that I will finish one of these days. But yeah, as you can see, it imports the entire script, even though one thing it does do is make the page count shorter for some reason. So in Final Draft, this script is like, I don't know. In Final Draft, this script is like over 50 pages, I think by now. I'm just clicking it open to see if I can show it to you. But yeah, and Final Draft, this exact script is over 50 pages, but right here it's at 49. So for some reason it changes the spacing a little bit, which might be a good thing if you wanted to find some way to make your spacing shorter. You could move your script from Final Draft over to here, and it's suddenly a page shorter. This is not the script I'm opening. This is something else. Yeah, I'm just here waiting. Final Draft is annoyingly slow sometimes. No, I don't want to upgrade. Shut up. Now go back to the program, for the love of God. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm very impatient, in case you didn't know. Yeah, so this same script, you can kind of see. Well, here you go. If you see down there, maybe, if I move that out of the way, it's 54 pages so far. But in Trelby, it's 49 pages. So that's interesting. You lose like almost 5 pages just from changing it over, which is kind of nuts. I don't know how it does that, because even after I change this to PDF, which you can do very simply right here, you go over here and you go to PDF. Whatever, I don't care about errors, I'm just showing people what's going on. But yeah, if you go over to here to change it to a PDF and it'll come out, it'll still look fine. Like it won't be anything, it looks totally not normal, basically. And it even kind of does all the things that Final Draft does, like Final Draft does by default, with the whole annoying spacing thing. But it didn't keep the whole underlining the slug lines, which I like to do just for a personal style thing. But here it just makes them, here they look black, but when you PDF it, it just looks normal. So that's a bit of an annoying thing too, but it still looks okay. Spacing's almost maybe a little bit too close to each other almost. Somehow, but I don't know how it does. Okay, I don't really know. I'm just like noticing how that between those two programs, the spacing is like changed a lot. But hey, yeah, you know, good tip for you. If you had a script that was longer than you want it to be, you can go into Trelby, open it in Trelby, it'll automatically be like 4 to 5 pages shorter. But you know, that's if you needed to do that for some reason. As a, you know, hint hint, quote unquote, way to get shorter page count if you needed to for some reason. But yeah, that's Trelby. It's a pretty cool program. Very simple. It was probably the only free program I'd recommend. I don't know all the ones out there besides Celtics. I know there's more, but I haven't looked into that yet. But I'm definitely going to look more into free programs and offer them, show up more reviews and stuff. This is just my little tiny review of Trelby. But you know, it's got other stuff too. You can generate a watermark on your script if you wanted to. So you can like take your entire script and be like, you know, copyright of so and so, whoever wrote this. Has a place where you can go to all your headers if you have, not headers. Headers would be if you were making a pilot, or you know, writing the whatever version of the script. But you know, locations, those are the ones I had already. See, and there's also your title page if you want to create a title page. It does it kind of interesting that you just, you know, go down here and just enter each thing, so it kind of does it for you automatically without having to mess with any styling, whatever. It's literally just there for you, so it makes it pretty easy. And I hit preview, and you know, even though it's just untitled, but it like default perfectly formats your title pages for you without having to do anything. So that's really cool as well. Go away, Adobe. And what else do I have that I like? I don't know, that's about it, but it's a very simple program. And it also has reports that you can do if you had like a longer script. They'll show you things. I guess I go over here. You type in a report of things. It's like it gives you very quick little reports of, see, this is I don't know how this would be useful to someone. It'd be useful to someone in making an actual production of the movie, I guess not. This is just something that it might be useful if you were to like want them to produce this movie. So that's cool. I mean, it gives you every location you have so far, how many characters, how many people. That's really cool. So that could be super useful to anyone who wants to actually make a movie. Scene report, same thing. Yeah, and it generates a PDF very quickly, which I also like. So yeah, there's my quick little overview review of